Yeah, that's it, my friends. I'm back and having a sip of my coffee. That that seems to be a good taste. It's all in our mind. It's all in our mind. What we see, what we taste, and the environment. I think what makes it up is me, which state I am in, and in which environment I am. Uh, who am I together with? Or how does it feel to be me here, wherever you are? Where are you? So, in which state of mind are you now? We can listen to this music as it hits along. Let me see. It's like fast walking. It's like a fast walker. Want to explore. And we can derive many things from that, just as a guesswork. But I was contemplating with my girlfriend about our taste, our ability to not in length, but as in short, that we should make business out of it. You see, if you know, and someone seems to know, that it's all internally. Even if we think we know that this coffee there tastes exactly how it should be, and we go to that place and taste as we expected, as before. Sometimes the taste of the coffee itself is, if you put something different, maybe a little drop of salt, I don't know. It may be enhanced, a little drop of salt or vinegar or whatever it can be. It plays with our mindset. And she told me very very familiar. I would think I got a warning here. I don't mind this. That when she have this only one coffee, I don't know what kind of coffee it's. Maybe it's a bucket of coffee, and it is the same where she is, wherever she is. This coffee tastes different, and it's the same coffee. At home, it tastes differently. In the office, it tastes differently. Workshop, it tastes differently. In town, it tastes differently. So same coffee, different taste. And I am reminded that it depends what kind of water it is. If it's the same water, look for that. Maybe the main fluid in the coffee may change depending on where you are. So I think most of the coffee there, no, I mean water, can be so much. If you have pure rain water, if you can collect a tank of pure water every time you want a cup of coffee, you have to wait for the rain. And boil it and taste. And it also drags with it the intoxication of the air. Of course, the rain is pure in itself. It's pure. And if you can filter it by this charcoal filter, I think that is the best filter, charcoal, because it's pure and it is. But I think the main ingredients here is the mind. How the mind plays with our taste. They say in the scientific community, the researchers and those that explore these things, that you see in its original form, we have our own taste. And it always depends on the flora of bacteria that we have. Mouth and intestines, it's all bacteria that is doing its work. A dentist told me, funnily enough, dentist, he said that during his studies they had this test of this paste, this toothpaste that kills all the bacteria in the mouth, and you would think that everything become clean. And that is for your information, my friend, since you are so unaware of those things that you want a clean tooth and you do whatever you can do, it becomes darker. And that was the case for this dentist, that during his study they did experiments on that. If they could better the toothpaste by putting something that killed every bacteria in the mouth. The teeth became dark, the mouth became dark. It was spoiled. So you see, it's a harmonic composition of bacteria. So when it increases, when we get a cold or something, it increased, so we get a little bit more flora of certain bacteria that we don't want. But I think that much of the flora of the bacteria contains also this specific different specifics of bacteria that also we can get sick from. But because of the harmonic leveling of every kind of bacteria, we are prevented to get sick. That's also look to the intestines. What breaks the food down? It's only the bacteria. It's bacteria all the way. And when we talk about bacteria, people, no, this is not for me. But bacteria is important. The human condition is all about bacteria. I need some chocolate here, Ole. Give me, hey, maid, give me some service. I have to call my girlfriend again and again. You see, I have to call her in order to give me some more the sweet stuff. We can listen to music while she bring that in. No music. Yeah, you can put on this charm that looks up what kind of tune that was. You can search it. It was beautiful. So, you see, the bacteria is quite important just to prevent sickness, to break even the bad, when you get food poisoning. I think it's all about the bacteria, salmonella and such. And the salmonella is much ingredient in this. It is all bacteria. So we eat the salmonella. We eat the salmonella. We eat it to breakfast, as we say, to big guys that we want to compete with. This is a guy I eat to breakfast. It's no problem. He's just a blueberry case. So this bacterium makes also up, as I would guess, the taste. So those coffee makers, I don't know how they do it, but something about the taste that is playing with our mind. Our mind is, would you like to know how a certain human would taste the coffee without you having the first taste? And look if there are some similarities to that taste when if you can transfer my experience on the coffee to you, how would that be transferred? It's locked. It's locked and loaded. You can't taste what I taste. And that is a different topic altogether, but it's as I see it, it's very interesting to know how we experience life, the taste of things and so on, in a so genuine, different way altogether. We taste here and there, and it's only our own experience of that specific taste. And it is specific in both ways. It's the taste of that thing. And it is my own experience of that thing. Of the chocolate, so to say. And everybody seems to know chocolate is that neutral thing. That we have some genuine, personal and it's a self experience. You can't transfer how you taste it. You can explain it in words, but words doesn't taste. So it's just a superficial explanation. So how do they make things taste good? Because of the composition of the things that I'm buggling with this. How can we know that when you have my coffee, if my girlfriend wanted to drink my coffee, or I wanted to drink hers, I would rather prefer that that twist of it would be a leap of faith, of course, but it's still the same coffee. So if that would happen, would I be more in tune with what she is tasting? I don't know. It can be mind-boggling, because I have been dealing with these questions. How does this taste for you? This is this is a question I've been asking myself since I was able to think. Maybe also in the womb. But the previous owner of that room, my brother, my sister, how did they taste these fluids? How did they experience this chamber? How? I was just of one question man. I was the question man. You can't get to the answer. It's mind-boggling. How do I know? How can I be able to know how you are tasting? So that's it's the same when we talk about God. How is it possible to say I believe in God yet you you don't know if it's the same God or not? It's that mind-boggling altogether. How could we know that it's the same? People doesn't mind those questions. It's too superficial, maybe. I don't know. It's an unanswered question. How do we know that we know? It's the coffee. It began with the coffee. The question of coffee. How does your coffee taste? It's only in your mind. It's only in your constitution. So where I told her that I think that the taste is about. The taste is all about our mental place. In which state we are mentally. And you can see on people that are grieving, they don't eat. It doesn't taste. People that are suffering, that are sick, they don't want to eat. It's a mental state. So I encourage people that are sick or in grief or just keep the normal going. I was advised in Israel by a lady there, old lady that was previously a nurse at Hadassah hospital, working there full time. She was a Danish lady. She was married to a man that his heritage was from Jesus, the heritage of David. I'm the ancestor of David, he told me. And so I'm ancestor of Jesus. I believed him. His name was Rudy. His name was Rudy. And she told me that when people have some food poisoning or generally sick, keep the eating. Keep doing whatever you do by eating. It doesn't harm. You may throw it up, but just keep eating. Force it in. It's the medicine. It's what you can survive on. So I paid that attention, that people that are mentally sick, that are suffering on mental conditions, it's anyway, if you are sick, it's a mental state. The taste is a mental state, I would say. If you are received just pay this little attention. If you are received at, for example, a coffee bar, it's a secret, but I would gladly convey this further. If people are received poorly at a restaurant, coffee bar, or wherever they are to eat, that food will not taste as good. If they are received in a very hospitable way, people are seeing them, making it a pleasure to come there. Oh, so nice of you to come. Maybe you can get the first coffee for free. It would be our appreciation for you that you are coming here. Let the first coffee be for free. And every time you come, I will give you the coffee. Just do that. The sale will increase rapidly because it's a gesture of hospitality. Maybe the first meal too. Are you here for the first time? Haven't you been here before? Can I give you a taste of our meal today? And if you want it, you can have it for free, but I am sorry, your guests is going to pay for you. I'm just kidding. But it could be like that kind of inviting service, even though you have to pay for it. Let it be just a good invitation. So I bet that the standard, the degree of taste, will enhance rapidly, and people will come back like never before, because this is the place they want to be. This is so nice. It's so the taste of even a glass of water will be enhanced. If the water is served with beautiful glasses and clear, pure water, and you have some picture of cleansing water or something, and you have a picture of how they make the food or something, it would be playing with people's mind in order for them to understand, wow, even it looks a little bit poor and simple, it will taste so good. But don't forget the salt, my friend. Salt is something you need on the table. This time is... When I'm talking about food, my friends, the time is running so fast I can't keep up with myself. So I think it's the taste is only in our mind. It's where we are, how we are coping with life. Maybe this restaurant can give people are off time from trouble and strife. Can give them peace of mind by being just inviting, being just like some servants on the, and it will be a pleasure to work in that place. I would like to work in that place that gives people this experience of hospitality. If you give people, it's all a mental situation, and if you clear your mind, like I do every time I do this, it's I think it's a given that people will receive your message in a way that they never thought they would. And that is for me to achieve. How can I talk here in a simple, in a so convenient way that people will receive whatever I say? I can even sell, as they say, sand in Sahara. That is something I would love to do. Sometimes I can sit in the desert and pick up some shovels of sand and sell it to my neighbor. So anyhow, see, we are often in denial, especially the leftists. They are going into the scientific world thinking that that is the answer. But my friend, the answer, my friend, is blowing in the air. Bob Dylan said that. So he's still blowing, by the way. So it's great. The taste, the harmony of the body. I think the harmony of the body is of great importance because as you expect people to be inviting to you, you can be inviting to them, even to yourself. You can, as I have said many times to so many people, that what you can do for yourself will enlarge and enhance your life, the quality of life. When you can make your own food, when you can make your own food, you taste your own food, you eat your own food that you have been serving yourself. I think that is, you see, if we expect everyone to serve me, I will not improve myself. If I expect myself to serve myself, I will improve myself. I think it's just so obvious, so simple, so banal, that it's just, if you do something for yourself, you will succeed. To climbing up the ladder, it's not for me. I want to contribute. To contribute is also to contribute to yourself. So the taste of contribution will taste better than the single-handed coffee up with a golden cup to you. Even the gold will not taste that good. But what you can do for others, what you can do for yourself, it have to be equally. Don't suffer when giving something to others. Do it while you know that you will also take care of yourself. This is the social leftist. They left that kind of socialism, that we are intrinsic together, we are determined together. Let us do the best out of it. And the taste of that, the taste of unionship, the taste of fellowship, it's nothing about exclusion, looking down on anyone. It's all about a beautiful view, coffee cup, together with your girlfriend, my girlfriend, and everything looks so nice. So that is... even you are in the poorest cabin, you can have this taste of beauty, the taste of home, the taste not far away in a distant future. Okay, goodbye.